Los Angeles, California. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, you always need to bring your best in terms of dress wear.
Oh, Ed, I got the really good stuff on today. I spent a lot of money in the stores, probably more than I should have. But you know what? Let's focus on the game.
The credit card bill is on its way. So is the start of this one. And away we go. The Indiana Pacers control the tap. Jay, no question, the Pacers were the surprise of the NBA last year. What are your expectations for them now?
Top 4 seed in the Eastern Conference. That's what they have to be. And I think for Kevin Pritchard and Nate McMillan, the post-George era has begun far better than expected. And it all starts with Victor Oladipo. Last year, he was the guy, but this year, he needs to become the man.
Collison, his first effort, off the mark. Ball with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Kyle Kuzma. The pass set it all up.
Just like Linsanity in New York, Kuzmania took L.A. by storm his rookie year. There's no doubt he has crazy talent, but it's his heart that endears him to the fans and his teammates. Even though he was drafted late in the first round, Kyle Kuzma is the one.
Collison to Turner. Gets to the basket and scores.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Ball to James. Ball to James. And the basket good at the rim. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Into the front court comes Collison. Down 4. Young to Oladipo. Jumper's good.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
No good and no foul.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
First quarter's complete. No separation so far. It's all even. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Ball to Kyle Kuzma. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
Oladipo into the front court. Down just a couple. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
From the painted area, won't go down. Collison into the front court. Looking to make something happen.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. James to Ball. Lonzo Ball. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Collison to Oladipo.
1 minute left in the second quarter.
To Turner. Rejected.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Lock up. Here you go.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Shot from the lane won't go. JaVale McGee knocked loose. Pacers come up with it. Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the mark. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
3 points.
So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report.
Fellas, back to you.
Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47, but that was before the King headed out west. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only 2 teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
The West is loaded, so if you don't get over 50, if you're the Lakers, are you still in the playoffs?
I think the Lakers will probably be a 6th seed. Yes, they will be in the playoffs this year.
LBJ with it.
I got him. Match up.
Nothing going here on that drive. James, on the pass, stolen by Indiana. Oh, with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
No. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Victor Oladipo has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. First one, count it.
I see you been working out, huh?
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Here we go.
James to Ball. Fires the 3, knocks it down, and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
It's the free throw.
What's up?
Pacers control.
We go.
Oladipo, the pass taken away by the Lakers.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Ready, on your right. Watch that cut.
Collison. Nice pass to get things going.
Ed, I remember this in so much detail. I was watching the NBA pre-draft camp, and I saw Miles Turner run, and myself and all the scouts, everybody's like, whoa, wait a second, what is that? But I give the Pacers a lot of credit. They had a trainer that worked with his gait, and now that's exactly who he is, a big that can run down, block shots,
And a putback slam.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Oladipo into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Has a chance? Yes, Victor Oladipo. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2. That'll do it. 3rd quarter complete. The Lakers have the lead. So the Pacers with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Kuzma to the rim. To James. Oh, he had him there for a second. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Count the basket inside.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
James, there's the toss. Oh, and the Pacers come away with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Thaddeus Young. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2. Ball into the front court. Up by 3. Nothing going here on that drive. To Ball from long range. Lonzo Ball. He's going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. Second and 3, no good. Can't take advantage. 1 for 3 at the line. Into the front court comes Collison. His guys trail now by 4. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
And finishes strong.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Fires the 3. Collison, it's good with no defender in sight.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Flushes it home.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Now the Pacers go to use a timeout. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game. Has a look. Oladipo shot misses. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 73%. Oladipo into the front court. The deficit is 6. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. Won't go. And an intentional foul here in the closing moments. But it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a 2-score game. LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down. 2 for 2 on that trip. Late heave to beat the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.